Hey guys, right here I have a 2012 Ford Focus Titanium Plus Saloon. And today I'm gonna make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here's the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, it will automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, it will fold out again. You also do get welcome lights for the front and rear lights, as well as puddle lights underneath each of the side mirrors. And all variants of the Focus lineup in Malaysia does come with Ford's version of a keyless entry and start system. So just have the key fob on yourself. The doors are currently unlocked. Press this black area to lock it. And to unlock it, just tap the area behind the door handles. This car has 6,428 kilometers. And in conjunction with the keyless entry, you do have keyless start as well. So just have the key fob inside the car. Put your foot on the brake. And press the Ford power button to start. The Focus gets an electric motor-driven power steering system. The steering wheel itself is in leather with thick sport grips at the 10 and 2 o'clock positions. All Focus variants in Malaysia gets a 6-speed power shift transmission. Power shift is Ford's name for its dual clutch automated manual transmission. This transmission uses a dry clutch setup, and it does have 2 sets of clutches, one controlling gears 1, 3 and 5, while the other controlling gears 2, 4 and 6. Power shift eliminates the need for a clutch pedal found in a conventional manual transmission and a torque converter found in a conventional automatic transmission. Power shift also gives drivers better fuel consumption, smoother shifts, and less lag between shift times. There is a sport mode for this transmission, as well as select shift manual shifting via the plus and minus buttons on the gear lever. Shifting the car into reverse activates the Park Pilot parking sensor diagram on the display front and center of the dashboard. All Focuses in Malaysia do very well in terms of safety. The Plus variants gets 6 airbags, electronic stability program, traction control, hill launch assist, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, electronic passive anti-theft alarm system with immobilizer, otherwise known as e-pads, collapsible steering column, anti-intrusion pedals, ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats, active park assist, active city stop, and torque vectoring control. Exclusively for the Titanium Plus variants is the blind spot information system. As per the norm, let's go ahead and turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights. The bonnet release is located down by the passenger side footwell, and roll down the driver's side window. The Titanium Plus is equipped with automatic lights and wipers, as well as 4 fully automatic windows. The Titanium and Titanium Plus variants of the Focus gets 16-inch, 10-spoke alloy rims with Michelin Primacy LC 205/60 R16 tires. Brakes are ventilated discs in the front and solid discs out back. The front suspension gets McPherson struts, while the rear gets Ford's control blade independent rear suspension. Ford's Focus is in its 3rd generation. The first generation came into the world in 1997, and this generation appeared all around the world. the second generation was split into two different models, one for North America and the other for the rest of the world. For the third generation, Ford decided to combine both the North American model and the international model into one model as part of its world car strategy. This strategy can be seen in models like the Fiesta, the Mondeo or the Fusion as it is known in North America, and the Kuga or the Escape again as it is known in North America. The third generation Focus gets Ford's kinetic design philosophy, which features swept back headlights and enlarged lower trapezoidal front grille. There is only one engine choice for the Focus in Malaysia, and that is Ford's 2-litre dual-ovate cam 16-valve Duratec inline 4. The engine is naturally aspirated and it does have twin independent variable camshaft timing and direct injection. Horsepower is rated at 168 at 6500 rpm, while the torque is 202 Nm at 4450 rpm. Top speed is around 210 km per hour, while 0 to 100 can be achieved in under 10 seconds. With a 55-litre fuel tank, combined fuel consumption is 6.6 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 156 grams per kilometer, and the Focus is front-wheel drive. Active grille shutter is also present on all Focus variants. ASG actively shuts down the front grille depending on the situation for better aerodynamics and fuel efficiency. The latest Ford Focus first entered Malaysia in September 2012. It arrives in 4-door saloon and 5-door hatchback body styles, with the aforementioned single engine and transmission choice. The saloon gets the Titanium and Titanium Plus variants, while the hatchback gets the Sport and Sport Plus variants. All variants get a similar amount of kit, with minor differences in between them. The Plus variants do denote that the car is the higher variant. Exterior features of the Titanium Plus includes automatic auto-leveling by xenon projector headlights with LED daytime running lights, static cornering function for the headlights, follow me home function, headlight washer system, front and rear parking sensors, front and rear fog lights, LED number plate lights, sunroof, and many more. Very nice two-tone door panels. You do have your speaker down there with some storage. Window lock. Window controls, all of them are automatic. Your mirror controls. To the right of your headlight controls, you do have your interior brightness, and down below you do have some storage. Fully powered driver's seat for the Titanium Plus version. This is for your seat back. This is for your seat position, seat height, and seat inclination. Alright, So let's go ahead and see how she revs. Right down here you do have your dual zone automatic climate control system, fan speed, front defrost, button to turn off your system, temperature control for the driver's side, temperature for the passenger side, automatic, maximum air conditioning, recirculation, your different modes, and your air conditioning. And this car does come with your Sony head unit with, I believe, 9 speakers for the Titanium Plus. I must say the sound system is actually quite good for a stock unit. Right up here you do have your 10 customizable stations, or it also acts as your keypad for your Bluetooth telephone menu. You do have your CD player right here, it is MP3 compatible. On the left side of the central knob, you do have your CD, radio, auxiliary and Bluetooth telephone menu, your on-hook, off-hook buttons, or your seat track buttons. You do have your information button, clock, mute, and these 4 buttons down here actually correspond with your 4 sub-menus down there. So if I want to go to manual, I just hit this one and I can tune using the arrows. And on the central knob, you do have your display. Turn it off partially or just leave it on. Your system menu does have Microsoft Sync, your clock settings, your audio settings, equalizer, sound system settings, treble middle, bass, balance and fader, sync apps, sync settings, you can go to your equalizers just by pressing this button. You have different presets, and you can go to your sound system setup directly through this button. And right down here you do have your electronic central locking. I probably mentioned in the Focus Sport Plus hatchback video that I really like how they designed these vent close knobs. Feels very nice in the hand, and it does look quite good as well. As shown, it does have power folding mirrors. On the steering wheel, you do have your steering wheel audio controls down here. Volume, seat track or your on hook off hook, voice control.
Sync, please say a command.
Help.
Sync help. For a media device, say user device, USB, iPod, Line N, or Bluetooth audio. For settings, say phone or voice settings. For more information, see your user's manual. Please say a command.
Cancel. It's quite simple to use once you get to know the system better. You do have your cruise control down here. And this set of up, down, left, right and OK buttons actually control your multi-information display right there. Right now you do have your range. Click the arrow down, you do have your instant fuel consumption, average fuel consumption, average speed, showing all the displays at once, your trip computer, and back to your range. If you click to the left, you can bring up your menu with your trip computer, system settings, your driver assistance, lights, display, your vehicle chimes. You can turn off your blind spot information system through this menu, turn off your active city stop, your traction control. Do a system check. And that's about it. This up, down, left, right on the left spoke controls your system right there. And the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever down here. Right below the climate control, you do have the buttons to activate or deactivate your parking sensors, button to use your auto park system, your rear defrost, as well as your front heated windscreen. Down here you do have a power outlet, some storage, cup holders, center armrest with storage down below. You do have an auto dimming rear view mirror, your sunroof controls. It is automatic. You can also open it up as a vent. And you do have a shade for it as well. Sunglass holder. Vanity mirror with lights for your sun visor. Grip handle. Your interior lights to the left and right side of the cars, as well as the back. This one activates your individual lights, while this one right here activates all of them. And you can turn off the lights if you do not want it turned on while the door is open, just by pressing this button. Alright. So I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. same two-tone door panel at the back as well. You do have some storage down there with your speaker and window control. Seats do fold. You just have to push this button and move the seat back down. You do have some storage right down there and right here. And I do have the driver's seat quite far back, so there's not much leg room for me, but if it's at a comfortable position that I would be in for the driver's side, I would say the legroom is quite alright. You do have storage pockets on the front seat backs, rear center armrest with cup holders, hook. And if I've not mentioned just now, your interior lights are actually LED powered. There is a button just right below the Ford badge to open up the boot, or you can also use the button on the key fob to open it up.
The Focus Saloon's boot space varies depending on whether it has a mini spare tire or a full-size spare tire. With a mini spare tire, the boot space is bigger at 421 litres, and with the full-size spare tire, the boot space is only 372 litres. You can always fold the seats down if you do want to expand the boot space, and the spare tire is located underneath the boot floor.
You do have adjustable headrests, front and rear, while the rear quarter windows do provide some extra illumination into the cabin when there is light. Your speaker down there, some storage right down here and right up here with your window control, and the front passenger seat for the Titanium Plus does get manual adjustments. This is for your seat back, and this bar down here is for your seat position.
quite a large glove box. It is 2-tier. One level here and one level up here. You do have your auxiliary and USB ports right in here as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2012 Ford Focus Titanium Plus Saloon. Thanks for watching and goodbye.